I am Valérie Jumessy and I am a French entrepreneur. I'm based in Paris. My parents are Cameroonian. I'm the artistic director of our family business, which is called Upgrade Agency. And I am also a consultant in image and a creativity coach. I co-host a podcast with my three sisters and my mother. It is called 𝐏𝐸𝐮𝐫𝐜𝐿 podcast. I have always been fascinated by the human potential. For me, it is so important to, as a woman and as a man, to be able to realize our dreams. So welcome in mine. It's 𝐏𝐸𝐿 podcast. It's a 10-minute bubble of courage in French and in English, where I will be talking everything vulnerability, authenticity, and freedom. So make yourself comfortable. Welcome in my dream. This is 𝐏𝐸𝐿 podcast. Hi guys, and welcome in the new episode of 𝐏𝐸𝐿 podcast. I'm Valérie Jumessy and I will be your host for this less than 10-minute bubble. It's so funny for me to speak in English again. It's a real new exercise and I really feel out of my comfort zone, but every day I'm showing up, so here I am. And today in this new episode, I wanted to talk to you about something that I discovered recently about myself, which is a little bit scary. Actually, I just realized that I didn't love myself enough. Yes, I was there walking around and acting like I am the shit. And deep down, I was just feeling like, I didn't love myself enough. The way I realized that is that I read a book, actually not read, but I listened to that book on Audible. It's called Love Yourself Like Your Life Depends on It from Kamal Ravikant. And this book for me has been a revelation. Sometimes, you just realize stuff about life. They have always been there, but for some reason, you see them now. It's like you discovering a new color, and then from now on, you can really see the depth of landscape, for instance. And the fact that I stumbled upon this book and that I decided to read it, to listen to it, changed my life. Okay, it can be a really intense title for a book, I give you that, but it really helped me. I really understood that I didn't love myself enough. And to be honest, it really hurts. It hurts because first I had to put my ego down in order to really sink in this information. And my ego was like, no, hell no, I love myself. Of course I love myself. Look at me. I am dressing this way and I'm taking care of myself and I'm doing this workout and da-da. Yeah, but that's not what we are talking about here. It really hurt because I realized that it was true. I had proof that it was true, actually, because if I really loved myself the way I said I loved myself, there are so many things and so many behaviors and so many relationships and so many conversations and so many friendships that will not have happened or that will have happened in my life. I think that what I did for a long time, for as long as I can remember, I was waiting for the word to love myself. And by word, I'm thinking about my family, my friends, my boyfriends, for instance. I was waiting for a man to give me the validation and the love that I was desperately needed. And to be honest, I know a lot of people who does that, actually. They don't love themselves. They don't. I don't even think they ask themselves if they love themselves. When I realize, sometimes I'm talking with people and they're talking about an issue, for instance, as a coach, they're saying, well, I don't know, this thing is happening to me, it's always that, I don't manage to do X, Y, Z, and in the back of my mind, I'm like, I think that's just a self-love problem, you just don't love yourself enough. Which means that you don't think you can do it, which means that you don't think you deserve to be well, to feel well, to have the right relationship with your mother, to have the right job, to be wealthy. You don't think that because you just don't love yourself. But I know it's so hard in the world where we constantly tell you that you're not enough. The world don't say to you oh, you're not enough, people. But the fact that every time we are asked to buy, to consume stuff that we don't need, it's just, oh, if I have the next car, I'll be good. Or if I have the next, phone, then I'll be worthy of love. That's not how it works. You are, by definition, worthy of love because just the mere fact that you are here, that you exist is crazy. And you don't have to do anything to be loved. That's something really important that I learned also. You don't have to do anything. The love that I'm talking about is the love that you give yourself when you just are. Whether or not my English sounds good, I love myself. No, but seriously, for me, this podcast, just so you know, is me saying to myself, I love myself. I love myself enough to go after my dreams. I love myself enough to speak in front of this mic and to talk to you about loving yourself without feeling like I'm some weird, crazy girl that, by the way, I am, and I love myself. So yeah, if you don't know Brené Brown's work, I highly recommend that you check her out, because for me, she's been a spiritual mom and a mentor, and she really helped me to walk that path of self-love. If you feel uncomfortable with that question, maybe it's time to go deep and to really wonder, do you love yourself? In which way are you showing to yourself that you love yourself? The love that I'm talking about is the love that you will give to your own child. If you have any, then this is the love that I'm talking about. If you don't have, it's fine, no worries. We are all children. We are all with our 5 years old girl or boy inside, who is trying to understand this world and to navigate in this world and to understand what to do in here and who to be. That person. You can be the parent or the adult you needed when you were 5. So just be compassionate and tender and patient and accept yourself. Try to walk toward an unconditional love. I don't know if it exists, to be honest. I have no idea, but I know that there is a way. There is a way towards that. Is there an end destination? I don't know, but that's not the point, actually. The love that I'm talking about is a love that is going to help you to forgive yourself for the crap you've done, or the crap you didn't do but you feel guilty about. It's going to help you forgive the others that did crap to you at some point. It's going to give you the courage to heal, and it's a love that no one else can give to you. No one else. It's a love that loves your shadows, your defaults, your mistakes. That's the love that I'm talking about. That's the love that say, okay, yes, I did crap. Yes, I talked shit to my brother. Yes, I did not do what I said I will do, but it's fine because I do love myself. And it's going to happen a lot of time. No one's perfect. It's a journey, ups and downs. It's a cycle. And you need to strengthen that love every day. So the day after, it's not that complicated to love yourself. The day after, you just believe a little bit more that you do love yourself. This podcast is a love proof to myself. It's an idea that I wanted to put in the world. And I was inspired by all the men and women in this world who love themselves enough, or at least who were in that path. So they created something that at some point I listened, I read, I watched, and that came and healed me in places I didn't know I needed healing. So I hope this podcast does something for one of you guys. Remember, make sure you do the work to love yourself, because the world needs us.